The round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can do.
I feel like a janitor in a psych ward. What are you guys doing? All right.
In New York.
Yeah, he is a fucking New York, bitches.
All right.
Jackie, you're on prayer.
Please pray.
I'm on prayer.
Yes.
Goody gumdrops for me.
You're just
and
eating up
for
time.
everybody.
Do you mind? Hey,
Have a thought.
hey,
Have
Marcus.
a thought.
Do you mind if Bushwick Gospel Choir closes out tonight? They said later is better
Not
for
at all.
them. So I'm gonna ask them if they want 10 o'clock or 11 because I figure we'll do 9, 10, and 11.
I thought we had
Are you
started
talking about
recording.
business?
You could talk to me. You could ask me that after the show.
Yeah, dog.
Why are you asking that right now?
I'm just getting back to. I got business.
We just started the show.
podcast.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Okay, Mark, please continue with prayer.
My very
How much
important
resin
prayer
did you
that I
smoke today?
None.
You need to smoke resin, Holden. Every day I tell you, smoke weed.
Yeah, you'll get you in the game, man. You can't be in the middle of fucking Google. You can't be Mr. Google
Jesus.
Calendar
You know your medication.
over there.
It's off his meds. His resin.
We were singing the song and then.
All right, it's fine. Please continue, Jackie.
Oh man, I'm thanking everybody today for butter. Who loves butter?
I like butter.
Yeah,
Everyone
man,
does, yeah.
I fucking ate so much butter today, and I swear that's why I feel so bad. But that's why my soul feels so fucking good.
You just eating straight butter?
No, man, you gotta put butter on everything. That's the key.
Is it? It is currently leaking in the
It's-
studio.
Where is that
It's
from?
like I thought I was hearing.
I thought that
things.
was a Zen fountain.
Yeah,
first.
sorry guys, that's from the upstairs bathroom.
Oh, that's that.
All right.
Bucket and
coming
everything.
in.
Well,
set
let's
up
continue
there.
with the most awkward intro to Roundtable of all time.
I'm done. I can't.
Wait a second.
I'm
is that-
over.
Is that shit water?
No, that's just the sink.
Yeah, but it's like
Okay.
it's making
So
me
it's
want to
dirty
pee.
hand water.
All we hear is.
What the fuck is going on in here?
I know. Should we record today? All right. I think we should. Can we just say amen
Yeah,
for butter?
but I was like in the middle of my diatribe that I had worked on for
Right.
hours.
No, I know. Can you just give us the bullet points?
Yeah, buck, I'm a chicken. Amen.
That was good. That was going to end with that? That's amazing.
All right. Who's everybody here?
I'm
My
a
name's
chicken.
Fucking Henry Zebrowski. I'm in the gravitational pull of Ed Larson is pulling me to L.A. this fucking week. I'm going to go over there because he's Jupiter and I'm a fucking sexy astronaut woman.
You are.
I'm going to go collide into his big, fat, dumb body.
Beautiful astronaut women.
I'm Holden McNeely. I am not on top of it today. Zonkers.
Oh, zonkers is not a way to replace
it's
the
gonna be
good
good.
feelings.
Sitting in for the very,
I'll get ready for it.
sitting in for the very fat, disgusting Kevin Barnett. We got the very thin and attractive.
Jermaine Fowler, I suppose. I'm taking over
Yeah.
for Barnett while he's in L.A.
Yep.
Where you'll be going pretty soon and stuff to see Kevin. I'm hopefully sure.
Is he there?
He's there.
What's he doing?
He's
Nothing.
working on probably nothing. He probably lied
Probably
to me.
nothing.
Man, he's
Yeah.
just selling hamburgers. That's what he goes
I
out there.
feel like he
don't
got a
think
new job working on a taco truck somewhere.
Yeah.
I still
Whataburger.
because how many
Whataburger.
times he's been replaced on like stand up like posters with your face and Chase face.
Right.
It's just like, well, I don't think he's actually a professional stand up.
I've never seen him do comedy.
I realize that last time I've seen him do a set, it's been about a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't do it,
The
does
last
he?
time I
think
saw
he's
him
a
perform,
faker.
I think, was
He's
on
done.
Letterman. That turned out to be Che.
He just
Yeah,
brings
yeah.
a lunch pail
I
to a
watched it.
park and he sits there feeding the pigeons all day.
I saw him doing that. I actually saw him doing that.
He fucking loves those pigeons, though, man. You got to love a man that loves
He does
pigeons.
crack
Hey, why
this
wouldn't
shit
you
up
like
with his
pigeons,
penguin.
man? Why wouldn't you? You know,
Yeah,
in Jamaica, they don't have pigeons.
No.
So,
I mean, for dinner they do.
What
But
do
for,
they have?
rogue-
Like flarks or like some weird bird no one's ever
giant
heard of?
florks.
Yeah,
It's just-
snoogles,
just a
man. You know those
humble
little
snoogles.
snoogles?
What is a snoogle like? How big's that beak?
Oh man, it slithers at you. It's got no legs. It's got no.
Jackie, you're
wings.
talking about a
But
snake. It's called a
still
snake.
fucking-
No, that's a snake.
No, it's a bird,
No,
man.
stop calling
You
it a
have to
snoogle.
Watch out for it.
Can it fly?
Oh hell no, no wings.
Okay, I think that's a stick.
It's a snake.
Pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure that's
They got snoogles of the ocean. They're called fish.
yeah. Snoogles of the ocean are called fish. Snoogles of the sky are birds. So there you go.
I am Ben Kissel, and then That is Marcus Parks with the news. Marcus, what do you got for us today, buddy?
Well, we're going to start off with a snake story.
Snoogles!
Snoogles!
A 53-year-old man has been arrested on suspicion of biting his adult son to death to get rid of a snake haunting him.
Wow.
Wait. It was haunting the kid or him?
The kid.
So he killed his kid.
By biting him to death.
How do you do that? What
Well,
does that
this is
mean?
in Japan.
You're gonna preface it.
They're
with that.
radioactive still.
Yeah.
You know, they actually are starting to believe that it's the whole island is so irradiated that like
A bite.
Japan could be over like soon.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
They're so small.
It is the leak was so gigantic out of the
is true.
Fujikaki, whatever
that
the name
one, yeah.
is.
Fukushima.
The Fukushima.
That was almost racist, by the way.
No, never racist.
Also, Fuki Shaka Shaka.
Yaki. They're fucking Toyota
teriyaki
fucking.
The soybean.
I mean, it's
Soy
very
sauce plant.
it's very dangerous to be a Japanese bukkake girl right now. Some just turn into pure rubble after all that, toxic semen hits
That
their face.
plutonium C in it.
Yeah,
covering them. Yeah.
TV Asahi said Katsumi Nagaya seriously injured his son, Takuya, on Friday at the younger man's apartment in Okazi City, Aichi Prefecture.
I love the way they sound.
I do
know.
too.
They
yeah.
sound very
It's
pleasant.
just,
man.
they do.
Especially from a Texan.
He
So
injured
polite.
his son by headbutting and biting him after the 23-year-old began writhing around and claiming to be a serpent.
I'm
a snoogle.
He was fucking with his daddy, man.
Oh, Daddy, I'm a snooger.
I feel like that's like a normal Tuesday night in Lubbock, right? I mean,
Oh, yeah, just like rather than like, I'm a snake!
We know.
Daddy, I'm a snake!
Someone tell Clem to stop sucking out the old well, because you know it's filled with cow shit.
This is Japan, not Florida, right? You
Yeah,
sure
this is
it's
Japan.
Yeah.
I've got some Florida stories coming up, don't worry.
Damn, I miss Florida. Ooh, I've heard good thing from Florida in a long time, man.
I love
Yeah,
it.
There
There
is
is
not
Alright.
a good thing that happens in
You
Florida.
have to be really fucked up, though, to be able to bite someone to death, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So do you
Yeah.
bite at their neck?
Yeah, right? Did he bite the neck?
Well, this is this is a story that is bereft of details.
Yeah,
Bad
how would you kill
reportage.
someone, though, if you bit them to death? How
Well, he said he headbutted
How
him
would-
as well,
Yeah.
so
Well,
you
you
know
think
maybe
it was the
he
headbutt that killed?
headbutted him, gave him
Man.
like some kind of concussion, and then he like passed out, and then he bit open like a big chunk of neck or something, and he bled out.
That
Well,
makes
it's sort of
no
up there with the
sense.
Miami zombie situation. Did he peel back this kid's skin and reveal the disgusting flesh he has on the
Why
inside?
didn't
All
you
I know
just
is
slap
that-
him? Like you do with an hysterical woman.
Why don't you just let him be a snake and laugh at his shenanigans? I mean, he's pulling...
Maybe the
Don't
dad.
hit her, Henry. Don't hit her, Henry.
Maybe the dad was upset and he was like, "That's not a snake. This is a real snake," and then he bit him.
he was the snake?
Was the dad pretending to be a snake as well? That's your theory.
Maybe a mongoose.
That's just about to say that.
Fuck, man, you figured it
He
out.
said he had told police he had attacked his son in order to remove the snake from his mind.
Oh,
And I guess he did.
That's what
Aw,
mongoose
that's
do. That's what the fuck they do.
Man,
They
if-
fucking eat snakes to get the snake demons out of the snakes. And it's a religious animal.
Did you go to college?
This is great.
Snake college.
dude! If anybody ever tries to get the snake out of my mind, man, I'm gonna
Oh
be
my
so
God.
pissed.
What would
There's
you
a lot
I
of
do?
love the
snakes in
snake
mine.
in my mind.
What would you do if someone comes at you chomping at the bits trying to get those snakes out of your brain?
Dude, first of all, yeah, no one fucks with my little Degoodles. That's his name. And
The snake,
if they
Snoogle,
do-
the Degoodle, the
Snooggle,
Snoogle.
the Degoodles. And if they fucking release him, he's gonna run for president.
Whoa!
Yeah, and he's
First
gonna
ever
win.
snake president.
First ever snake.
We're not ready for that. This country ain't ready for
the
Yeah,
that.
I don't think so.
Wait.
I don't think he's gonna get elected.
We need
I
a
don't think-
snake rapper to come out with a song 20 years from now.
And he just
to
go-
20. We're not ready for a snake president. 20 years from then, we'll be
Isn't
ready
that-
for one.
Isn't that what the Asian dude in Trimmers did?
What's that? Ate the snake? Ate the trimmer?
Snakes, he bit the trimmers and stuff.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah.
that
Oh,
what-
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was in the movie. He probably should have bit him and stuff. Maybe.
It's a shame. That's wild. So what's going to happen to this dad? Are they going to let him go because of his unbelievably good reason to kill his son? But
I have given all of you guys all the information.
Yeah, I think
have.
they're just waiting for the autopsy report to see if there was in fact a snake in this child's mind.
Yeah, he's right. And just like it's also.
God,
Remember,
Holden.
like, claiming to
It's
be
too-
a serpent is just very difficult. It's just still just being
Yeah.
like, I am a snake. I am a snake.
Could you imagine if they opened that fucking kid's brain up and a snake came flying out? They're like, all right, fine, not guilty. This is
Fine,
amazing.
yeah, that's all right.
It's like half snake,
Dead
half
on.
man.
Oh my god.
Whoa, y'all, this is fucked up.
That's not what they sound like.
Yeah, what does this valley do?
Oh, y'all.
I want to see the alien research that is going to be your autopsy, Holden. We have to film your autopsy. What is
Definitely.
inside of you?
Definitely. Once they get through all the nipples, it's going to be a real weird time.
Layers of nipples.
I just feel like randomly inside of your body, though, just rogue nipples.
Like inside of his liver. Like
We got another one.
nipple.
Put it in the nipple bucket.
Yeah, just throw the
The
nipple
nipple
bucket,
bucket.
otherwise known as the trash.
All right.
Yeah, and now going to the aforementioned Florida story, deputies in Fort Myers say they tasered and then arrested a naked man who broke into a home to steal a television, but then masturbated and defecated after the homeowner pulled a gun.
This is actually that is the way you defend yourself against a gun.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because number one, you can't run out of there. You're not gonna wrestle out his hands. You go. The first thing you look at him, you be like, "Oh, I'm talking about dick. I'm a shit. I'm a shit. I'm a shit. I'm a shit. I'm a shit." And then the guy's just gonna go like, "All right, well, just get on out of here."
Get on out, bro.
Go on out.
I'm gonna shoot you back now. No, but okay, so he saw the gun and then he shat and masturbated.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Yeah, it's weird. So was he hard before he saw the gun, or did
He
the
was
scene-
naked when he ran in.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So
yeah.
he was in a
was
good
already-
Wait a
shape.
second.
He
There's
was
some
there to masturbate.
There's
He was there to
extenuating
masturbate.
circumstances. This is some kind of like Terminator coming from the future kind of scenario that we don't. Some weird extrapolated Scientology thing that we'll never get.
That's the
You
thing.
think so?
All Terminators masturbate.
Yeah,
He's a
because
time traveler.
people from the future have radiated cum. We've been over this with the Japanese story.
Absolutely.
So he came back in time. If he had gotten
That's
off
his
on the
only
dude,
weapon.
that dude would have melted
Now,
to the
this would have
ground.
been
Good
news stories.
point. And they also arrived naked.
Yeah.
If he had shot like a tendril like rope out of his dick, like Spider-Man,
Sure.
and captured the guy in a net of his splooge web, then this
Man,
would be
that
an
would
amazing
be a
story.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
I wish that could actually happen.
Well,
And now go poo poo bomb. He has to pull on his dick to shoot out a poo poo bomb out of his ass.
What's the poo-poo bomb consist of?
Poo poo.
Just poo.
It's a future
Maybe
crime.
maybe the TV had Skynet secrets in it. Or
Yeah, it
like
could be.
chips.
I have a timeline.
Uh-oh.
Here's what happened.
I have a timeline.
The victim said that Bruni, who was naked,
Wait, Bruni.
his name is Gregory Matthew Bruni.
Oh, that's normal.
And here's a picture of this little dipshit.
Oh, he looks like he jacks off
He
to
looks
weaponry.
like Holden.
He does. Holden, have you ever
Oh
jacked
my
off to an
God.
AK?
Oh my goodness.
It was a 12 gauge
A
shotgun.
12
by the way.
Oh, a
Well,
shotgun.
I did
He likes
have
a larger lady.
Ed's AK under my bed, and I would get stripped down naked and pull it out.
His
and fucking...
smile is disgusting.
He has Henry's smile, but Holden's face.
It's all true. Let's go.
They had a trial.
He looks like he works at a head shop or something.
Yeah.
He makes mannequins.
Here's the
mannequins. Exactly.
I make my own mannequin.
Just
That's why
like
he was
me.
naked. I was posing.
You want some doo-doo pie?
Here's the timeline. The victim said that Bruni, who was naked, ran into the living room and broke a 72-inch television
Some
in
dude
the
fucking
process.
touches my television, I'm gonna shoot him in the back of the head.
Absolutely.
He did it in the process of pulling it off the wall. The suspect then spilled the contents of a wet dry vac onto the floor. As Bruni was allegedly headed to where guns were stored in the son's bedroom.
Hold on, a wet dry back?
Wet dry
he
vac,
emptied
yeah.
a vacuum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
He
thought it was like a
knocked over
No, a
Mexican.
dry vac.
I thought it was like a Mexican reference.
Oh my, that's racist. That's racist.
A wet dry back?
No, that was funny. That's right back.
Fucking
dry
Racist
vac
joke
means they were
validated
born
by
in
African
this
American
country.
men. We
One
are
of
good
those
to move on.
Aztecans, drawbacks.
Wet dry backs
those
coming in,
Mayans.
or wait, is it? Oh, I'm too dumb to think about racism. That's how it goes.
As Bruni was allegedly heading to where guns were stored in the son's bedroom, the wife fired 3 shots from a .38 revolver, possibly as a warning. An arrest report indicated that Bruni fell to the floor and began masturbating. He then ran to the son's room and rubbed his face with clothing. Here's a quote from
Whoa.
Here's a quote from the homeowner. This is what he told the 911 operators. He's laying on my floor. He ran into my fucking house naked, hooting and hollering and tearing shit up. The husband retrieved a 12-gauge shotgun and held Bruni at gunpoint until police arrived. According to the arrest report, "Lay down, motherfucker! Lay down!" The husband could be heard shouting. When deputies arrived, they said Bruni was flailing around on the floor and not making any sense. At one point, he sucked the water from the spilled vacuum into his mouth and spit it back out. Bruni was eventually shocked with a taser after he tried to flee several times. Deputies later discovered Bruni defecated near the front door and in a hallway inside the residence.
He had to shit that much.
Double
Wow.
twice.
Well, you got to shit somewhere. Or maybe you just need a place to shit.
Maybe he just had a fucking loco burrito from a fucking stand on the street.
Maybe that's the custom of the future.
Maybe the hot sauce got him all crazy.
Kevin Barnett fed him some bad beef at the local burrito stand. He shat all over the stew.
Gotta watch out for that beef.
Yeah,
watch out
absolutely. Putting his dick in it and shit.
Yeah, it's like I mean, let's just ask the obvious question here.
They have no idea what he was on.
Exactly, but what could he have been on to do it? Meth?
Meth. I mean, I think
Salts, man. It's fucking Florida. It's the fucking salts,
meth does loosen up the bowel, though.
I don't think this is meth
No,
because
meth-
meth heads are fucking clear.
Exactly. He wouldn't be babbling and fucking sucking up dry vac laying on the goddamn floor.
I mean, this has to be a cocktail of some sort.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Unless he's playing a dead herring and he's a part of something bigger.
What makes you
Interesting.
crazy horny and also makes you need to shit really bad?
Sex.
Meth.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe it's a drunken meth situation. I mean, maybe that's what made him babble and like he got wasted and did meth. I mean,
But maybe he won the clearinghouse, but he won that
really
check for
excited.
$50 million.
You ever jack off in the toilet? Will you take a little dumpers?
No.
Some folks do.
When I get hot, I had shit.
Yeah, occasionally that's the case.
You shit as soon as you get
When I
hard.
get hot, I had shit.
That's weird.
it's got to be awful for your sex life.
It depends.
Hold on, baby. I need 30 minutes in the bathroom, and I'm gonna come back. Ooh,
still wet?
You best be wet. Yeah.
And then she lays in bed, hears the footsteps, scamper into the bathroom, door closed, and then just like, oh fuck!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Damn, you are sexy.
Just lie there as I get my slippery sheets out. This will be fun.
Oh my god! I read a story online today about, or the other day about a girl that had to shit so bad in the morning, but she was with like a new dude that she took a bucket out back and shit in the bucket so he wouldn't hear her.
That's so much grosser.
Yeah.
So much grosser.
Go to the
How do you know
toilet.
that? How does she?
It was on Reddit. It was
The guy found out eventually, right?
no, the guy never found out. That was the point.
Did
she
she
went
bury it?
outside. She went onto
It
her.
was the
I don't
girl
know-
that told the story,
the
right?
girl told the story.
Oh,
Man,
It was-
I would have been mad about that bucket I was saving.
Yeah, exactly. My not poo bucket.
My fucking sandcastle bucket. Shit.
I specifically have that bucket not to be pooed in. It's the non-poo bucket.
I got
Non-poo.
Bitch, I got a poop bucket.
How did she?
I had a poop bucket.
I had a poop bucket.
It's called the toilet.
Just ass. I had a poop bucket.
What if you would have caught her pooping in a bucket in the back? I mean, that's so much weirder than pooping in the toilet.
I still would've fucked her.
Risk and reward.
Are so like weird about pooping.
I will
still don't
say-
get
That's
that
the thing.
shit.
It was like, well, she apparently like ate a bunch of laxatives, and then this guy kind of like it was a last minute guy came over situation. So she,
You just don't do it.
yeah.
You just
I
don't
yelled
do
at
it.
a woman in a stall the other day. I was really hungover yesterday morning. I was duped into going to Kellogg's Diner, which is a really shitty diner in
the worst.
Williamsburg.
Yeah, why did
and
you
I
go?
went in there.
This show is not sponsored by that place. Don't go there.
Don't
place
ever
sucks
go there.
dick.
And in the middle of the breakfast, I was like, I gotta fucking shit. So I went to the bathroom, immediately started shitting. The woman next to me, I heard her in the stall go, "Fuck, man," because she heard me shitting. I went, "Hey, if you can't handle the shit, get out of the bathroom."
I agree with you, Jackie. Absolutely. Hero's moment.
I
Hero
felt
of the
really
week.
good about myself. And then she like stomped out
She
of
was
the
like, I'm
bathroom.
playing with my pussy over here.
Yeah, she was just
Fuck
so
her.
pissed off. She didn't wash her hands.
You see,
She didn't wash her
Disgusting.
fucking hands. I
that
looked at her
woman.
shoes under the stall. I found her. I saw her sitting in one of the booths. I gave her a dirt eye.
Good.
Good work, hero of the
Cunt and
month.
wash your hands.
I did a
fucking
shoot
great.
this today, and there was a child involved. And the mom came. She's a little Spanish woman. She said, "Okay, me go bathroom, me use bathroom." We're like, "Sure, yeah."
That was
Go
sort
ahead,
of Russian,
Spanish.
by the way. That
Go
was
bathroom.
Olivia.
I go
Yeah,
bathroom.
Chekhov.
She went in there, this little old lady, little Spanish lady, and she went in there and she just fucking
Reamed it.
lit it up.
yeah. She like
Stunk it
howled
up.
like a coyote and
like,
then just let it rip.
oh, and it was like she fucking opened a portal to a dimension where
You hear the sound of an elevator door opening, and then
The Mexican border, everyone's just like, we can pass now. We can pass now into America.
They're distracted. Go. That's a signal. That's a signal for everybody to
Jackie, I feel
it's like she pooped so hard there was a static electricity charge in the fucking toilet.
great.
like a warp, like a fucking vortex opened up.
That's when
cold.
realize
It's
that you're a
damn cold.
confident adult, right? When you can poop in public.
I'm okay with it. I
That's
don't
right.
care. Like, you know I shit.
Yeah, let
and
it rip.
sometimes,
You
like, I
shit,
fucking
everyone
shit.
shits.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get over that barrier,
It
though.
took me a long time. I mean, it really did.
I used to in high school. I used to like there was one bathroom
A
in the high
certain
school.
bathroom. I think
there
most
was that
people
one
had
right.
that. Oh,
there was
yeah.
that one bathroom that was never occupied. For some reason, I had the runs every morning for like multiple months. So I would
I think
always
it's because you're a fucking alcoholic.
every day for lunch. Right? No, this
high
was in high
school.
school. Every day for lunch, I would have 2 huge things of French fries and a icy lemon drink that they
That's
had.
all you
That's
ate?
all I ate
He
every day
ate
for
like
lunch.
a 7-year-old.
Yeah, and I'd pour all this like zesty seasoning all over the fries.
You have not changed a fucking
No,
piss.
not at all. Every single day, to the point where like my friends were like, "Dude, you've got to fucking figure this out. You've got to stop eating like this."
You're like
you
a
know,
fat
for
black
us."
woman.
Yeah, totally,
Shit.
totally.
So
like
you
a
were the
fat black
stinkiest, squeeziest runs ever.
Yolanda. You eat
Yeah,
like Yolanda.
they called me.
Yeah.
They called me Yolanda.
Didn't use
William.
Were you dipping those fries in mayonnaise or was it
No,
ketchup?
I was
I know
all
those
ketchup. A
stuff.
lot of ketchup.
You
Okay,
still
good.
do that though.
I
You
don't-
douse everything
I
in
kind
ketchup.
of love dipping
Mayonnaise?
the Yeah, I love ketchup and mayonnaise mixed together.
It's very European.
I
took me
love
a while to
yeah,
find
that's
the
what
love
it is.
for it.
I'm genteel, so I am international.
When I was in school, there was a kid who used to always eat his fries with mayonnaise, but he was in special ed. And so every time I see people eat like fries with mayonnaise,
No,
I
man.
always assume.
No,
they're
man,
special.
come on. No, man, come on.
Jackie,
Tastes good.
something to confess?
This is fucking good. You
good.
fucking
It
try
tastes
it. You try it.
Take good, try it. Take
I'm
good.
trying to replace mayonnaise in my diet with avocado.
Ooh,
And
I
someone
love
told me,
avocado.
Use avocado instead of mayonnaise. And someone like my
But they're
boss was
totally
like,
different.
try it, you'll love it.
Yeah, it is totally
It's-
different.
It's great in like chicken salad and stuff
Sure.
like that. And I try to dip my fries in mashed up avocado. Fuck it.
It's disgusting.
I want mayonnaise
Probably why
back.
you had to take that
She is,
vicious
by the
dump
way,
of
she's
Jell-O.
moving her arms around like a chicken does.
It's the same thing from her prayer.
I love mayonnaise.
It's unbelievable.
I
So,
love me all.
Marcus,
I'm
what's
calling it right now. This is Jackie's show.
Yeah.
It's Jackie.
It is
Jackie's
Jackie's
doing well
show.
today.
It's
Yeah.
always Jackie. Jackie's the hero.
I got the tits. I got my vagina.
Well, you could argue all of us have the tits.
You
but-
literally walked in here like also like you were like Linus from Charlie Brown. You like walking like, I'm so sick and all.
Well, because I've been hungover all day and I saved it for the
all
show. I saved it, man.
I'm all sick.
I'm all sick and I'm just and I'm just like a
I
big old
got
hamburger
that
patty
here.
with chews on.
It's a great gift.
You like,
Oh, Henry.
I wish I wasn't a
Henry.
big fat dumb.
You're dead.
All right.
I didn't mean the fat. I didn't mean the
You're
fat.
dead.
Thank you for the window into the Zebrowski Thanksgiving.
He's over.
I didn't mean the fat. I did
Dead
not mean to
after
say that. I just
A
say
turkey
that.
literally appeared on the table. I feel like you guys are summoning up food.
You would
What's
never
great
mean
is that
that.
the second Henry said fat while he was making fun of me,
Stop.
his eyes got
Scared.
wide with fear.
Because I don't mean I say everybody's fat. I forget
but you
that
didn't
you
call
call me
Jackie
that about
fat.
a woman. Well, you have problems. You're sick.
You're really thin.
Marcus,
Hey,
what's
hey, I'll come into his. We're not sick. We're just skinny.
Marcus, you're
sorry.
not
I'll
that
come to his
skinny.
defense.
I hereby apologize
Hey, can we
openly to
guys,
Jackie.
Thank
We
you.
we have not talked about the current status of your family dog yet on this show, have we?
God.
Oh, you
Okay,
mean
hold
the
on.
fattest dog in the world?
Close out this story. What happened to the guy? Did he get arrested?
He got arrested and he's charged with breaking and entering.
Okay.
That's it.
Yay.
Not sucking up vacuum water.
That's the worst thing he
That's
did?
charged.
What about the shit in the
At
jacket?
least some kind of like do mischief.
Oh, I've seen this
So,
before.
like breaking and entering and decent exposure, but whatever.
Get the hot dog squad in there.
Doodle voodoo.
Dude,
Doodle voodoo.
All right, so what is the name of this dog? And explain.
Yeah.
Describe
Gracie
it
Gracie
for
May.
Oh yeah, Gracie,
Gracie
May.
Man. Describe the current status of this dog. This is the dog their parents have.
It's a chocolate lab. Throw it out
Okay.
there. So you know the general size of a chocolate
They're
lab.
strong dogs too. They're like ready to go.
They're really active. Like they're outdoor dogs.
But I am going to throw it out there. They did rescue her when she was 9 years old, which was
Okay.
a few years ago.
But
and
she was
kept in
normal.
a cage for most of her life. So
Okay.
she's like, so she was never crazy active.
She's
like, it
jerking
wasn't-
off all the
okay.
time. And,
Yeah, she
Yeah.
had to jerk
herself.
off. She
She's
had nothing
jerking
else
off
to do.
naked in her like.
she was like a member of
Thin
Anonymous.
because she was kept in a
Understood.
fucking
Understood.
cage her entire
So then the
life.
ham hocks started getting fed to this.
My God, they just can't stop because my mom's like, she's like, if she's gonna die early, I'd rather her life be great. It's like she doesn't have to die early. She's at 9.
What
but
do you
like,
mean?
could
Does she
have,
have?
like,
Yeah, she has
6
to die
years
early.
on her. But
Labs,
like,
yeah, live long.
they can live
So
a
your
long
parents
time.
are just feeding her. What are they feeding her?
Like crazy.
Well,
like
they don't
Krispy
feed her,
Kremes and-
no, they don't feed her chocolate or that kind of stuff. But like they feed her meat
Beef
from the
patties.
table.
My
They feed her,
grandma
like,
used to do the
steak,
same thing
and they
to-
feed her chicken. They feed her like so nothing, no like carbs or anything, but like they feed her the meat. the
My
family
dad
eats.
sits
She
at
might
night.
be very healthy.
Our dad does a thing where he sits at night, like 4 o'clock in the morning, and he just eats slices of American cheese. That's all he does. He sits and he eats cheese out of a bag, right?
That or he makes hot dogs and he puts the cheese on the hot dogs.
Yes. And this is what he
eats
does
that.
every night. And he sits
I
there.
love that, like the TV's not even on. Like
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
is going on.
Oh no,
it's
he's
just
always
cheese
watching
hour.
like World's Dumbest Criminals.
My
or
favorite
Cops.
shit. My favorite show.
The best.
Yeah.
Cops is the best show of all
But it's
time.
like
I
he
love
does
it. You
a-
have when you're eating slices of American cheese, you do have to watch something 2 shades dumber than what you're doing. And World's Dumbest Criminals
I'm
is
gonna
the
throw
only
it out
show on
there,
television
though.
that does
I
that.
love American cheese.
Oh, it's great.
It's incredible.
But he does like a one for me, one for you with Gracie. This dog. The thing I try to say is just like she keeps equating this idea, which is because we're just not in the house anymore, and we cannot be deflated. We can't
Yeah,
be inflated
inflated
to
with food.
massive
Yeah, yeah.
anymore. So she's doing all to the
Even
dog.
though we were both like over 300 pounds when we were in high school.
when we were in high
yeah.
school,
Yeah.
we were massive, and so we I'm talking. She's like, I,
I
want
love
the
how
Gracie
like
to be
because it's like
happy.
you're not thin, and then we were massive, but you're
That's
still.
the thing is that we're so fat, but we used to be like double the size
Yeah,
of
we
what
were
we
very
are
big,
now.
and it was like.
God, I saw a picture of you from college the other day, and
We're
it was just
thin.
like, whoa, Daddy, Henry was fucking just.
Dude, I saw a
was
picture
really
the other day
good.
from when I first met you like 3 years ago. Jesus.
Jermaine,
Well, I've
why-
had ups
Jermaine,
and
what,
downs.
what do you want to say, Jermaine?
Because they were fat together.
Yeah, they're fat together. Yeah.
The siblings are one skinny and one's fat, but you two share it.
We're, dude,
Yeah.
we are roly polies. You should see our fucking sister. She's 3 times the size of
She's
both of us
massive,
together.
way more terrifying,
Yeah.
like in every way.
You should see these cruise pictures. That
I'm
we
the
took.
I do want to
thin
say, okay. So my question to you is: are you upset that you guys have been replaced by the dog?
No,
No, it's great. My life is
I feel
awesome.
like your father used to do the one for me,
The
one
dog
for
is
you.
taking all the meat now.
Right.
But we tried it. But I literally, it was like I've never had.
This
to have
dog cannot
conversation.
move, by the way. This
Because
dog
that's
can't
what
get
I'm trying
up.
to-
How fat is the dog?
Listen, like
I would say
that's the
probably
point of the fucking.
170.
The point of the story is the fact that I try and explain to our parents is like this dog. It's you stuffing food in this dog's mouth is not making it happy. It needs to jump. It needs to run.
It wants to be a
It's
dog.
sitting there because
Yeah.
I go there. She's like,
And
"Oh,
then
Gracie."
I asked-
Gracie's making these sad faces. All I look at Gracie. Gracie literally is just going like. Like looking at me, like looking at stuff, and I was like it wants me to kill it.
Yeah, it wants to die
Because
The
it can't.
thing
It's
is,
full
our
of
mother-
American cheese.
Our mother has lost a bunch
Not
of weight,
a native
which is
food
great.
for the dog.
And we're like, you should walk Gracie. She's like, she's too big for me to walk.
No!
I was like,
You did it.
No.
you did this.
That's the thing. It's like walk the dog. I was like, pay a teenager, pay a giant,
Right.
Like a big 6'7" fat,
Yeah, like
weird,
that, like
yeah,
sweaty,
What's funny?
like
big
red-haired,
guy, like red-haired,
bearded.
bearded monster to walk your dog.
What's funny about
Wait.
labs and dogs
What?
in general? What's funny about labs and dogs in general is that labs are very loyal. So if you give them food, they're gonna think, all right.
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're gonna like, you're the master. I'll eat your fucking cheese.
Oh, it's some bizarre feeder
And that's
gainer
why it's
fantasy.
sad. It's like they keep fucking feeding me this fucking cheese. I don't want to eat it. I need to run. I want
She
to
hasn't
fucking run.
shat in months.
The dog just no. That's the thing. Is that so whenever
Dude,
they
what
lead
kind
it
of
outside,
loads is that dog shitting?
it's not shitting.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
eating American
Because of the cheese, yeah.
So they do, and they celebrate every time the dog shits. They're like,
And they
"Oh,
give her
she poo-pooed,"
treats.
and they give her more. They shove more food.
Oh my god.
Do you have a picture?
Every time she shits.
You have a picture?
No, I don't take
please.
pictures of shames.
Oh,
That's why
Yeah,
we don't.
It's a shame.
We don't
It's a
have
shame for
pictures
the
of us
family.
from the ages of 12 to 15.
Yeah.
I got
There are
rid of
none.
them.
Me
I
neither.
fucking sure.
Me
Oh
fucking
god.
neither.
What were the?
Why? I bet you look
Well, the
exactly
thing about the
same.
I had
Zebrowskis,
the same
if
head,
you-
size head, and I was skinny as fuck.
If you
I looked
wanted to get
ugly.
a full shot of the Zebrowskis, it had to be a collage. You could only take pictures of them in increments.
Now I'm insulted.
I don't like this. I don't like what you fucking just said, Ben Kissel. Yeah, you're fat too.
All right. No, I am.
Thing,
I'm
this
sorry.
is coming from a man who was maybe
guess
larger
it's
than you
okay.
guys.
Well, I was
during
very
that
much
time.
80 pounds. I was much.
God, how scary! How big and scary
I
you
was
were.
pushing 300 pounds. I was
Yeah,
close.
yeah, yeah. Well, you could have been pushing 380 pounds if we would have met in high school. Hello. That was a sexual joke. Sexual joke. Sexual joke. You get it.
No,
pushing
hell
it,
no.
What are you talking? Don't deny me.
No, you were too fat. No one is
Yeah,
like,
she only dated the skinny minis.
you fuck. I win.
Yeah, Jackie
kids.
show.
Well, when you were fat, did you look like Brendan Gleeson at all?
Brendan Gleeson.
You know who he is?
No.
No.
He was I'll show you a picture of him. Keep talking. Hold on.
Thank you. No, I'm sure that if he's a super fat, ugly monster, yes, I look just like him. Marcus, what's a news story here? And I'm sure we'll double back here on this dog
Oh yeah,
Like Brendan
yeah,
Gleeson.
yeah! You totally did look like him.
Who is Brendan
Oh, the guy
Gleeson?
that played the bar.
Fuck off! Fuck you, man! That's bullshit, man!
All right, you got to put this on the site so people
I
can
know, I look nothing like Brendan. I got 3rd place as a wrestler.
So wait, who is he? What is this guy?
Brendan Gleeson. He
He's
was
like an Irish kid.
he was
I'll
the
take
barber. He was the barber in Gangs of New York.
Oh, okay.
He was the father in 28 Days Later.
It's like character shit.
Yeah, he's a character.
Sleepy
He's
Hollow,
been in a ton of shit. He's,
and
He
Bruce.
played young Ben
Bruce,
Kissel
yeah.
in
Troy.
A Sad Story from Wisconsin.
He's awesome. He's a great actor. But
oh, I
he
love
was
it, man.
fat.
Yeah.
That's funny. I knew it.
That's fun.
Well, thank
I'm
you.
good.
That's good. Marcus, what's another news story? I mean, I want to talk about this all day, but we have to move on.
A 72-year-old grandmother is having an incestuous affair with her own grandson, and the pair are set to have a baby.
At least
Yes.
it's going to be right in the eyes of the Lord.
Wait, no, how?
Pearl Carter from Indiana shocked family
God,
and
her name is
Carter?
Pearl. Like, oh, it's
Her
so
name is Pearl.
old.
I do this. I get my grandson to climb up on.
All
Yeah,
right, let's
Grandma.
just hear the story, Marcus.
rubbed my feet like a boy does.
And I knew that he was good at it when I watched him licking the ice pop when he was 4 years old.
That's the man I want to marry. A nice young licking pop boy.
Licking pop ball and it turned it to my clitoris.
Oh, my.
So bad do I want to see a sketch of Henry and Jermaine as old women talking about the incestuous relationship they have with their grandson.
For so long.
So
It'll be a 1 hour long sketch. Just the two of them sitting on stage making everyone
Shut
feel
up.
awful.
Shudder with orgasm.
Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, of course, before you do it, you have to touch the lucky stump because it'll happen at the Apollo. I want to see this go up at the Apollo. I mean, that would be amazing. People would love it.
When he first made me come, I said, "You are my daughter's son."
Poetic.
What's going on? I feel like her story is actually slightly more disgusting than their
Yeah,
version.
this is actually worse. Pearl Carter from Indiana shocked family and friends after beginning a bizarre relationship with her 26-year-old grandchild, Phil Bailey.
Which is no name for a grandchild. You can't have a grandchild named Phil Bailey.
Did it on purpose. Did it on purpose. She wanted a man name. For a boy.
Yeah, the word dumb goes really well in front of that name. Dumb old Phil Bailey.
Phil Bailey.
I've been
It's the
fucking
worst
my
name.
grandma.
Philip is the goofiest name of all time. Philip and Elliot.
Can I read it in the,
all right,
the
all
voice?
right, yeah. All right, we'll get to that in a bit.
Dumb Phil.
Okay.
All right, so Bailey is the son of Pearl's daughter Lynette,
Okay.
who the senior citizen put up for adoption when she was 18. So when Lynette died in 2006, Phil tracked down his long-lost grandma, 46 years his senior.
So
The
she's
Harold and Maude
72.
thing.
Yeah,
Jesus fuck.
she's 72.
And he's
And
26.
Henry, if you could help me out with this quote right here.
For the first moment that I saw him, I knew we would never have a grandmother-grandson relationship.
Oh.
For the first time in years, I felt sexually alive.
Actual fucking quote. I mean, I want to Holden. If
disgusting.
I could get your, if I could get you to play Phil
Senile.
Bailey
Sure.
on this, Bailey claimed he had the same feelings.
I wanted to kiss her there, and then my feelings were over. He has to spell it out because he's reading off the piece of paper.
Yeah.
It's whelming. It's whelming. Phil. It's whelming.
Overwhelming.
Don't you stop.
you.
He's so cute when he tries to talk. Now get back to
You know, the
eating
whole
my
thing-
pussy grandson.
It's not the grandmother that's fucked up. It's the grandson that's fucked up, right? Everyone gets.
I don't think so, man.
May I
I
throw
think so.
this out?
No,
I
of
think
course,
so.
the grandmother, of course,
It's
she wants to
senile.
fuck a 26-year-old,
Yeah.
but they can't ever actually do it until they find a 26-year-old.
Yeah, my grandma always wanted to fuck me. She still
I
won't
bet-
fuck me.
Are you too thin?
I know
You're too
better.
thin.
I fucking know better. Like grandma, no. She's like, all right, baby. I'm like, exactly. So it's the kid's fault.
I'd love to see you and your grandmother in a remake of The Graduate. You know, Jermaine, just like
You trying to seduce me, my own personal grandmother?
personal grandmother.
Love is in the air, though. They do love each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
is it the worst story of the week?
She's using her pension to pay $54,000 to a
wedding?
surrogate mother so they can have a child.
That's
She can have one?
disgusting.
No, she's 72.
No, she's 72.
Heard of
No,
people
she's
who
going
are
through
70
menopause.
having a baby and
You
stuff.
think so?
Yeah. I have.
60-year-old woman, I think. I believe it was 60
That's the
was
oldest.
the oldest, right?
Yeah,
60,
yeah.
64, actually, I think, maybe.
Why does she
Why
want
would
a
you have a
fucking
kid?
baby?
In
Why
London.
would you want to
Okay,
do
yeah,
that?
it was in- or
Because
in
number
Britain.
one, you're 72. You can have a baby. You can fuck all you want.
Jackie, can you answer this question for me? Because when Marcus told me this story, my
Come
first
in,
question, what is that baby to the grandmother? She's the mother of the baby, but she's fucking her grandson. What is that baby?
She's grandmother mother.
She's grandmother mother?
She is
going
her
to
own
act-
great-grandmother.
Exactly. She's gonna act like a grandmother to the baby until for 5 years.
But she's the mother of the
And then
baby.
she's gonna be fucking dead.
No.
And then he's gonna remarry. He's gonna get all of her money. And then he's gonna.
I mean,
marry
how
some
much
fucking
money
hot
does she
chick.
have?
Yeah,
No.
well,
She
I mean,
could have a lot.
she's got well, she's having to use 54 grand from her pension, so that's all the money she has in the world.
She's paying $54,000 for Satan's union?
It's actually a small price to pay when you put it like that.
That is true.
You trying to figure out what's her title and stuff? What would
Yeah,
she
what
be?
is she?
She's a Highlander.
Oh, interesting.
Explain.
There could be only one.
Only one grandmother. The last grandmother.
I think they just called her Grandmama Mama.
I'm gonna show you,
You
a grandma.
grandmama mama.
I'm gonna show
my
you
double
grandmama.
mama.
I'm gonna show you grandmama. I'm gonna show you grandmama.
Grandmama, yeah, she's a grandmama.
Grandmama.
Okay.
And
And then what is he?
He is
The dumbest man alive.
The dumbest man alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the rapist of his grandma.
Oh, I see.
When she comes out of that senile fucking state, she, man, what the fuck you doing?
I cannot believe what I've done.
Are you judging him harsher than a pedophile?
Yes.
I mean, this is you are.
Yes.
Really?
Taking advantage of a fucking
I
grandma?
could how can you possibly?
No.
Pedophiles was
Not
bad.
You
harsh.
need to fuck at least.
Whoa.
For the most part,
we got
listen,
passion.
Whoa.
We got
listen,
passion.
At least a lot of these kids that these pedophiles are fucking are different DNA sets. You know what I mean? When it comes down to it,
That
it's
is
your own grandmother.
No, they're
it's your
not.
grandmother. Imagine your grandmother.
We're gonna
Imagine
slowly
eating
leave
your
the room and you
grandmother's
defend
pussy.
pedophiles.
I'd rather fuck my grandma. I'd rather fuck my grandmother than a stranger.
Yeah, I'd rather fuck my grandmother
They
than a
get
little
raped
child.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'd say that.
I'm going to say this.
Henry Zebrowski,
I'll
you run
come in
for
her
office.
fucking face before I have to fuck a little child.
I'd rather fuck my grandma before I fuck
I
another
think
dude.
that 6
What would
of
you
one
rather?
does it to the other.
Listeners out
probably
there,
really
let us
good at
know
it.
at
Yeah, she
cavecomediradio@gmail.com.
No, it's one or
Would
the
you
other.
rather fuck your grandmother or a little child?
Yes,
Oh,
please.
God. No, fuck a
Get the
grandmother.
listeners to weigh in.
No.
Has fucked for
No,
so
this
much
is
longer.
this is an issue that can be debated.
No.
It has
cannot.
two sides.
Legally, I
It
don't
has
think it
two
can be. I
sides.
literally think it's illegal to discuss.
Kids can't bake cookies.
That's right.
They can't use ovens.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever debate between pedophile-loving Henry Zebrowski,
I mean, I'm
grandmother-loving
not a pedophile.
Jermaine Fowler. Henry Zebrowski, what do you have to say?
Renowned.
This is an ad hominem attack.
No, this is not.
That's what this
What are
is.
you saying? Why do you
I'm
love
not
the
a
boys so
pedophile
much?
lover. I am not supporting pedophilia. I am against pedophilia, but I'm saying in comparison to, I mean, I also know our grandmother, and she's so mean.
Well,
So
yeah.
if she was nice, you would like her.
Funny.
Maybe if she was nice, I'd want to fuck her.
Well, so this is something that we've never asked Holden before. We know how you feel about your mother. How do you feel about your grandmother?
Oh, I mean, I love her because she made my mother.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not like I'm going to go fucking shove my cock in all the places I want to shove in my mom.
Yeah, because
So
in
you
the
want to
end,
shove some stuff in your mom?
Oh, we've been over this many times.
Thousands
in the
of
show.
times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, sorry.
You know, okay. Is my brother watching? Or are we? Okay, no. All right, okay. I just want to make sure. Or, like, if we could.
Private.
You know, I mean, she doesn't look like my mom. So,
Yeah.
I mean, she'd have to be as gorgeous and voluptuous and
available.
pussy wet as my mother.
What?
What's that?
As your mother?
Yeah, pussy wet as my mom.
My parents have never been prouder that I didn't say that.
My question
Oh,
for Henry
that's
is,
great.
like, when you're with, like, the young children, do you like to paint their faces like they're an older woman? Like, do you like to give them makeup jobs like they're sort of a trashy
I
hooker
put them in
woman?
little suits and I pretend like they're miniature businessmen.
Jermaine, why do you love your grandmother so much?
Why do I love her?
Yeah, why do you need her?
Like for fucking.
Oh, for sex. I thought you meant in general.
No.
Oh, for fucking. For
Yeah.
fucking?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, like Jackie said, grandma's got experience. She made my
Yeah,
mom.
man.
That's
she
true.
fucking
Yeah.
knows how to tango.
How to bang a leg.
Good point,
Right?
good point.
Right? She's senile, So she's probably way better at just wilder at it. You know?
She don't give a fuck.
Sometimes she's just in the kitchen burning a turkey.
You could probably relive all of your fantasies on your grandmother because she's like, I'm down, I'm fucking a young man.
Yeah, you just tell her that she's
I'm
like,
down, fuck, baby. I'm down, fuck.
You're like, hey, I'm Wyatt Earp.
Sometimes you're fucking and you realize all the gas burners are on.
it's very. Leave me alone, Wyatt Earp. I ain't for you. I ain't for you. I'm better than kids, woman.
No, you're in Tombstone now, woman. You're Wyatt Earp.
That's the thing. Knowing my grandfather too. My grandfather was in the Battle of the fucking Bulge, man. I can't compete with that.
Yeah.
I think the plus side
Fuck
of
your grandfather.
He was the shit.
Wow.
He's dead. You'd bang his old dead
I'll
corpse.
dig him up and I'll hold him like in
hold him
bed.
like hold him. I
That'd be
think
fun.
the plus
I'll
side
hold
of
him.
What's the
plus
one
side
plus
of fucking a grandmother, your grandmother, is probably extra presents on Christmas.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Absolutely.
You get so many
Extra
presents.
fuck me.
Next question.
Extra fuck me that night, baby. Extra fuck you. The extra present. Extra fuck.
That's a good reason to do it. It's actually sort of how pedophiles have sex with children, which is sort of bizarre. Marcus,
Give 'em
what
presents.
is it illegal? This relationship.
In the United States, that's the thing. I was just about to.
Certain states is legal.
Where are they? Oh, Indiana, right? Okay.
Yeah, incest laws, Indiana. It was already just coming up on my Google.
Because I thought this was the same.
feel like
Your
it should
regular
be-
Google it just comes up.
What
whole
are the
computer.
incest laws in Indiana? Let's see.
Yeah, I've got some long lost family I want to go visit. Just want to make
Because
sure.
I know there was another story, but it was a British couple. It was a grandson and a grandmother, and
Yeah, they
man,
have an
she
issue.
was gross. And it was so.
It has to be illegal, right?
Remember that kid who had a baby in England? He was like 10, and he got to go pregnant.
Yeah,
How's he?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that story?
Super
I'm
sick.
gonna look
that was
guy
kind of
up.
recent though, right?
That must have been Facebook
It's
or something
more-
like
it
that,
is-
right?
Oh my God! The statute against incest it is worse in Indiana than it is in New York.
Really?
So I
And
can't.
And in and the state. Let me see if you guys can guess which state has the most leniency towards incest.
Florida.
Arkansas.
Mississippi.
Oh, Tennessee.
Hawaii.
Oh, what a
So
what a
beautiful.
trick question.
That's
big
only
thing is
the
also that it's
beautiful.
like-
Very
And in
scenic.
Florida, it's life imprisonment.
Wow.
Well, that's because they had to
Go
double down
Florida.
because it
Go
happened.
Florida.
That's the
Thank God
thing.
Henry and I never
guess so.
tried to experiment.
You couldn't find each other's bits. You were so chubby.
I'm insulted.
no, don't be
Two times I'm insulted.
That is twice. That is thrice. I have been insulted.
I redacted
You
my
redacted.
statement.
However, I included it in my insultation.
That's dope because in
right.
Hawaii, I guess when you just land or whatever, it's so beautiful here. The water's here and the sun's out. I feel like fucking my grandson. And you just start boning them.
So
Yeah, you just been eating poi all day.
And fucking pollo and pork. And you feel like you're porking. You want to pork your
Yeah,
grandson.
it's so hot.
Don't do this to me.
You want to pork him.
In New Jersey,
Pork.
He's gonna
We've
go throw
walked
up.
Ben.
we've walked, Ben.
Yeah, he's out.
Let's say all the
Out,
secret things that we want to say when
Ben
Ben is
left.
gone.
Ben has a 3-pronged penis.
Ew.
Yeah. Each there's eyes on each prong.
Ew,
Yeah.
you can see the devil.
Sometimes he puts little sparkly like tassels on the end of his penis, so he says it, and he calls it a skirt.
Are you saying sometimes? Because I think he does it all the time.
So wait, one prong pees, the other prong comes, and the other prong sweats or something like that?
Oh yeah, it
The other
sweats
prong-
right into the vagina.
Nasty.
Well, the third one can grant a wish if you are a little boy.
You tickle it right.
No, the third one just complains about how much he looks like Mike Lawrence.
Fuck you, Ben. Fuck you.
I don't even give a shit about the news, man. Ben's fucking dick is freaking me out.
Yeah, man. I'm
Is this true?
grossed out. Yeah, it's true.
Oh, he's
So
fine.
in New
back.
Jersey,
all right. I'm offended, by the way. I don't know what you said, but I'm sure it was terrible.
in New Jersey, if you're above 18 years old, there are no incest laws whatsoever.
Yeah, flirty New Jersey.
Flirty Jers.
Wild.
Flirty Jers.
I mean,
That's far to go.
They got to go to New Jersey then. This couple from Indiana.
But it's
finds sweet
illegal to
love.
sleep with a mailman.
Isn't that sad?
Yeah, it's because their frowns are never turned upside down.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You can't fuck a mailman?
No.
In Jersey?
No.
Henry, could you
Like,
like being a
rape the
priest.
mailman?
Yeah, it's like being a priest.
Yeah.
Henry,
It's
could
a
you
celibate job.
Henry, could you do all of us a favor and sing "Poo Poo Pickle" one time? I know it's a little bit off base.
Poo Poo Pickle?
Yeah, we haven't heard Poo Poo Pickle in quite a while.
Why?
I just want to hear it.
Oh my God! I just saw that picture. Shake that pickle, peanut brown. Turn that frown upside down as a Poo Poo Pickle. Yeah, I'm gonna marry you. That's good. That's good.
Thank you, Edward.
You're welcome. I did that for you.
Thank you. It's my favorite song.
And here we go, guys. Here's a picture of the happy couple.
Oh my God, he is so
No,
tiny.
that is totally the couple I was thinking of. I thought it was in Britain, but it's in Indiana.
That is disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm in love with my grandson, and we're having a baby. That's according to the Sun.
Wow.
Oh, why?
Why? How?
Do you think when he met her,
Isn't it
she was
bizarre?
just sucking on a big like farmer's market carrot?
It's
Also, how weird
Yeah.
is that fucking dude that he can't find anyone his own age?
No, it is weird, but it's also bizarre. I feel like people shun pedophilia and people who have sex with children because they're not sexually ready, right? And then she obviously went through menopause 20, 30 years ago. She's no longer sexually active from like a human standpoint, right?
Oh no, women in menopause after menopause are still very sexually
active.
active.
You can't have kids.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sexually active because you know you can fucking nut in them.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they want. I want.
And that's another, I guess, benefit of having sex with a grandmother.
Yeah,
Definitely.
You can fucking nut.
You can
I
nut.
just
can't
why
believe-
have a fucking baby with her.
Yeah,
That's the
true.
funny thing
That's
about it.
true.
It's like, man, you just can get off scot-free at least. No, still going to go with the baby.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
The thing I just don't understand is how any fucking human can also want to carry their baby. Why would you want to carry their baby in the world?
they haven't got one.
Is the surrogate mother the real asshole here?
I have the answer to that.
funny as fuck.
The woman that's carrying it, her name is Roxanne Campbell. She's 30 years old.
They call her Roxy, by the way, for sure.
Oh yeah, and
Roxy,
she's,
the proxy mother.
and she's doing it for the money.
Yeah, how much?
Yeah.
How much though?
How much?
$54,000.
Wow.
Jackie, how
I'm
much would it
fucking
cost you?
nutting a dude for.
I would totally carry someone. If the whole thing, I've actually looked into it before. To carry someone else's child, you
so
make a ridiculous amount of money, but you have to have had a child at least once or twice before.
Oh, really?
And you have
Yeah,
to
so your vagina's
undergo-
good and stretched out.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to have you have to know that you are already able to carry a
It's called
child.
a pedigree.
Do you, if the child is a miscarriage, do you still get the money?
It
That's why
depends
pugs
on
have
what the
flat
contract
noses.
is, and that's why. So I actually did look into this. It was like, I mean, down the line, if I ever accidentally get knocked up,
Sure.
it's like, yeah, I would get paid $100,000 because I'm so beautiful to knock out a fucking kid out of this fucking big sack of puss I got.
What if sack? If the baby comes out retarded, you only get half the money.
No, you can just sell it on the black market.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Okay, that
Yeah.
explains a
Well,
lot.
I don't know if that
communists.
is true.
I would totally sell a kid. I would sell it.
How much you gonna sell a kid for?
You could. I mean, it depends on who I get knocked up by. If it's a good-looking kid, I could probably get $500,000.
And are you selling the baby to own or to eat?
Overseas.
Yeah.
Overseas.
Is it for meat or is it for to have a child?
No. So for someone else to have a kid, and like someone that has a lot of
Well,
money that
speaking
wants
of-
a good American kid.
Speaking of overseas and kids to eat, Marcus, let's go to that story with Russia. This is a fun little tale that comes from the cold land of Russia. What is that all about?
A drunk uncle chopped up his 18-month-old niece, then roasted her body parts in an oven.
What'd she do? What did she do wrong?
She went, man. Just
She
never,
spelled his name wrong.
never cross a drunk Russian uncle.
No,
That's a
Especially
fact.
if he owns a candy house.
was she cheating on him?
Andrei Godziev's sister, Elena Titova, 29, had left him caring for the toddler for 15 minutes while she visited a neighbor.
15 minutes?
He immediately got to work.
When she returned, there was no sign of the child, and her intoxicated brother could not explain what had happened to her.
happened to her.
I don't know, but I did eat.
Don't trade the oven.
I'm not hungry though.
She searched the house, which was located in eastern Siberia, which it's fucking Siberia. It's one of the most miserable places on
Eastern
Earth.
Siberia, so middle of real fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
They label it Eastern Siberia to get all the people who want to get into Siberia normal, but that's how that's just,
They should call it East Williamsburg.
East Williamsburg.
She then noticed a strange smell from the stove. Opening the hot oven, she discovered the roasting remains of her daughter's body.
It takes me 15 minutes to prepare Brussels sprouts.
He didn't season her. He didn't
He wasn't a fragment of the child's leg was also found near the sink in the kitchen.
Which means he didn't even try to get it in the sink.
Hodgepodge.
That's terrible.
I wanna try to predict something. I don't know if it's in the article though. Did he do it to eat her so that he or it? It was a boy or girl? Girl. Her in order to live forever.
No.
He did not.
No,
Interesting.
police arrested the man who, without showing emotion, admitted to killing the baby and putting her in the oven.
Yeah, good.
Gadziev had pushed the girl, calling her to fall on the floor, which killed her. He told police, "I was trying to hide her body, so I put her in the oven."
So he accidentally murdered her within 15 minutes of having her, which is just like the thing you always joke about as a babysitter, but you never do actually because you don't have the fucking guts.
She had snake meat in there.
Jackie, you were a babysitter for quite a while. You can see how you were a nanny, so you can see how
Trying to get the snake meat out of it.
you can see how a child might drive you absolutely insane.
Completely. I actually weirdly, not them saying that it's right, but I weirdly sympathize, especially with mothers that kill all their kids. Because you can't fucking handle it. Sometimes you just want them to be quiet forever. But in 15 minutes, I feel like in 15 minutes,
That's fishy as shit,
it's
man.
ridiculous. She can't possibly, but an 18-month-old is very annoying.
Yeah.
I know how to walk, and like they can get into shit immediately.
Yeah, I don't think that was an
Picture
accident
this is
at
what
all.
happened within 15 minutes. The girl was like, I want to watch Dora. You bitch! He was like,
You're saying Dora the Explorer is really the
I don't think
ultimate culprit
Eastern
here.
Siberia is really into Dora.
Yeah, I didn't
I want
understand
to watch
Nickelodeon.
Gertrude.
I want to watch the icicle melt outside. Go outside, then you piece of shit.
You fuck.
It's not even outside. It's actually on reality television.
Yeah.
The icicle melting
Think you're
show.
better than me?
Why is it Rocky though? You go fucking box.
Just like when Rocky went to Russia.
Yeah,
He probably killed a bunch of kids.
a bunch of babies.
He
do
was
that.
so
I'll fucking box you,
excited.
kid. I'll fuck you up.
Henry, I mean, I'll give this to Holden. What are you going to season a kid with to make it taste the absolute best?
That fucking zesty
S&P.
seasoning that I put on my
Mayonnaise.
fries in high school.
Mayonnaise.
What is this? What is this?
It was
zesty
just a
seasoning?
zesty, spicy seasoning. It was so good. It was all orangey and shit, and it was just
You're
like
talking about like Old Bay?
no, I don't know
Oh,
what
but
it was.
shit.
Yeah.
It was in it wasn't in like a labeled container. It was just in a big metal fucking thing.
Yeah.
you know.
Like a chaunch.
God, it was so good. I ate it. I'd lick the seasoning off the bottom of the thing. It just-
Disgusting.
And this
Yeah.
was in front of public. Yeah,
in
Jermaine,
front
you
of
get out
girls
here
that
whenever
I
you want to.
liked. You know.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I want to do the a sitcom thing when we're done. It's a funny game.
Well, we can rush it up then.
No, don't rush it. I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, it's time for a segment.
All right, segment with Holden McNeely.
bad now.
He is the
No, no,
best
no.
We're
one.
done. I gotta
He is
piss.
the
It's
good
just
one.
thing.
I got diarrhea.
What TV show would you live in? What TV show would you live in?
Can we cut this? I don't like this anymore.
What?
TV show.
I love it.
Wait,
But you're saying as yourself, right?
What happened while I went to go take a
as
piss?
yourself.
It seems like I came back.
We
and-
didn't do math. So the next, all right. So I will start. I would live in Cheers
Why is that?
so that I could get wasted with Norm.
Oh.
I would fucking chill with Norm all day. We'd have the best fucking time. I'd call him Henry by accident all the time.
Yeah,
And then we would,
that's
and
fun.
because, by the way, if you decide to do something in a TV show, especially a show like Cheers, it'll happen. So I think I'll convince Norm to open up a different bar with me.
Ooh.
And then we'll just get fucking tanked and just hang out at this bar and like nobody will go and shit. It'd be the best. And we'd have an
Yeah.
offshoot TV show like Frasier got, but with Norm, which is a show I would have much rather watched than Frasier.
I agree. That's totally dead on. Yeah.
That rules.
All right.
I probably live in that dinosaurs TGIF show.
Yes! Would you be a
bad.
human or would you
I'd
be a dinosaur
I'd be the
version
only
of you?
human. I'd be
Oh,
the
like-
only human.
You'd be a
And-
caveman.
Yeah, I'd be a fucking Neanderthal, right?
Yeah, the ones that are in all the TV shows.
shows.
I just watched it show Get It, and it fucking holds up, and it's creepy.
It's
as
hilarious.
fuck.
Yeah, it's
almost
awesome.
it's like what do you call those? The
Animatronics.
animatronics. It's creepy as fuck.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Oh, it's awesome. It's way better
And
than
the
CGI.
fact that it's all about like keeping humans as pets.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole
that sounds
thing.
awesome. I
And that's all you want to do
Yeah.
as a person.
Yep.
I
Well,
like
you can't have slavery.
I love to live in that show, so I can fuck the granny dinosaur too.
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying. I'm gonna go with a little show that was on TGIF. Thank God it's Friday because Family Matters is on.
Hey.
Family Matters, a wonderful program. If you recall, the father's a cop. There's Urkel, Stephen Urkel. And then, of course, I would bang Laura, who is a very attractive young lady.
I just feel like you'd end up turning Urkel into like a Dahmer like after that, and he would just like stab you to death.
Well, he's a genius guy. I would be very good friends
He has
with him.
Asperger's, and you fucking destroy him. He killed him.
No, I would
He'll kill you.
always make him Urkel, but I would also use his machine for my abilities as well.
Are you a neighbor?
I'm just in the house.
Yeah,
Live in the basement.
I'm just breathing heavy in the closet.
You're the monster.
You're the monster.
Yeah.
You turned that show into a horrible show.
Yeah. No, they're
Or
like,
a horror
never
show.
should have moved to the suburbs. I'm like, that's right, African-American family. Your success will be the death of you. I will murder you all. It's wonderful. It's a great tale.
Yeah, you're like the BTK, but the B stands for Ben. Yeah.
That's right. Ben, torture, and then
Kill.
yeah.
Ben Torture Kissel.
Ben Torture Kissel! Oh my god, and Laura loves me. I mean, she doesn't talk anymore. She's stuffed.
All right, Jackie, what are we going with?
Saved by the Bell, man.
I was gonna go, yeah.
I would
Wow,
be
it's
the
all
older,
90s, old 90s shows.
Yeah, I'd be the fucking older one that comes back, and I'm like, I fuck all the dudes, I ruin all of them, and I buy everybody booze, and then we'd go out to the fucking beach house in the summers, and I would throw these crazy fucking parties, and I'd be this girl like, where does she get all her money from? I'm like, I don't know, I just have all this fucking money. I'm gonna get wasted. I'm gonna fuck high school dudes.
You're like that chick with the leather jacket that showed up on the motorcycle.
That's a full vision.
What dude are you fucking for? Who's the biggest fuck
Date,
on
fuck,
the
or
show?
marry. Screech, Slater, or
Screech?
Zach.
Fuck Screech into being cool. We can do that.
Yeah, but then have you seen any of the Dustin Diamond porn? I don't want to get
Not the
anywhere
best.
into it.
Oh, I
I'm
have
not
not.
saying I'm a Slater girl at all. I think I'm just bringing auxiliary characters and never fucking the main
Just the
guys.
dudes in the hall.
And
The
I would
dork
get all
squad.
Like
Yeah.
I get like the weird like
No,
I get the fucking like
you only fuck the locker room
greasers.
extra.
Yeah, no, I fuck all the extras.
You would probably fuck Jesse's cousin that came from New York.
Only fuck
Sure,
the people doing this
exactly.
on the show.
I fuck like the greasers and all like the
There's like a
weird
plot
dudes.
line going on in the front, in the center of the camera, but in the back corner you can always see
I'm like
Jackie
fucking guys up
fucking
against
some
the
guy.
In the
locker.
cafeteria, she's always fucking us in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm
Shoving
like
a dude
eating
into the
off-
locker.
I'm like eating food off of other people's trays.
Always in the background. I would pay money to see that show.
Yo, that's fucking amazing.
It's
a great show.
Man.
Yeah.
Just fucking in everybody like on the line for the principal's office and shit. Just fucking
I'm always in
sitting
it.
on
funny.
dicks in the line.
Yeah, just like
Sitting on
So,
no dicks in the line.
Henry, you of course wanted to do Jake and the
No. What I would want to be,
Jake and Lou.
the Fat Man, a wonderful show.
Yes, that is
but
funny.
mostly kind of
It
an
is very-
overweight
It is
show.
funny. It is funny. Third time I am offended. I would be part of a show called The Great Satan at Large. Yeah! A show that aired in Tucson, Arizona. Hail Satan!
Hail
Stop
yourself.
This.
Which
I
was
hate
just-
this.
Which was a community access television show that involved a man who dressed up as Satan, drinking beers, smoking
It was one
joints.
time.
Henry,
Sit
you
next to-
can't get a Satan tattoo on your ass. Henry very
It's what I
legitimately
want.
talked to me. He's like, "Hail Satan!"
pentagram
I'm gonna
or
get
just-
a Satan? No, a picture of
devil's
Satan
head.
smoking a doob on his ass.
That's what I want.
You can't.
what's funny about Henry's
You
choice
cannot.
is you could actually live in that show. You could just contact those guys and just live.
No, they're dead.
No,
Oh,
Lou
they're dead.
Perfidio, the great Satan at Large, Lou Perfidio, died of a flesh-eating bacteria at the age of 43.
Oh,
What?
okay.
What?
Jermaine, any last
That's
words
true.
before you take off?
Oh yeah, watch MTV2's God Code every Tuesday at 11.
No!
Get out of here.
It's a good show. It's a very good show.
Very good show.
Heteronormative programming. Goodbye, Jermaine.
Thanks for coming, John.
See you, buddy.
I love y'all. It's good.
Marcus, do you have a show before we wrap on
I
this
do
segment?
have a show. I want to live in Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm watching it for the
Oh,
first
man,
time right
I'm
now.
sad.
Yeah.
Shit, awesome.
I want to live in Twin Peaks, and I want
Don't
to
give
join...
any spoilers. I've not
No, no,
seen,
no.
but like
Oh,
half
no,
the
no,
shit.
Not at all.
Turns out it all took place in a snow globe. They were dreaming the whole time.
I want to join the police force and replace Andy because he is incompetent.
Yes.
And he
that
is not
true.
good at his job, and I think I would be much better at it.
God, I want to just eat Sherilyn Fenn's butt until she's a skeleton.
I could do that. I could totally do that.
Which one is she? The dirty schoolgirl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is fucking smoking.
Cocky locky. She is
Don't
my
like
number
this.
one.
I don't like this talk.
All right.
I don't
well,
ever like cocky locky to ever.
Yeah.
be
Cocky
said.
locky, yeah. What kind of fucking?
Oogie doogie. I want to fucking
Jesus
suck her
Christ.
feet.
All right. Well, that's
Except I would replace Andy, but I would toss Lucy to the side.
Okay.
I don't want anything to do with her.
You could fuck her.
I could, but then you'd have to work with her.
All right,
I don't want to. I don't
that's
want to
Henry
work with
Zebrowski.
that.
Holden, thank you for being here.
Yo, this is my
There's not a
bullshit.
winner.
You know what I'd do? I'd
Because he
fuck Norma Jean.
participated.
Yeah.
Is there a winner?
Is there a winner? I'll take it.
Yeah, it's him.
Marcus wins,
Marcus
everybody.
wins. Okay, well that's the.
I'm the winner.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Jackie
Well, you
Henry,
definitely didn't fucking win, Mr. Family Matters.
Hail Satan!
hail yourself. Why? Family Matters is a wonderful choice.
I mean, it's great.
Everyone is allowed a choice that's their own opinion. It doesn't really matter if it's a good choice or like a bad choice specifically. It's all about being his
Let's
choice.
get out of here.
The
I
words
gotta
of a
piss.
pedophile lover.
yeah,
Henry
no
Zebrowski.
doubt. If a T-bone steak
I'm
could
not a
speak.
pedophile lover. I'm the president of the rapist
Damn.
He's a pedophile.
Oh my God, this is disgusting.